Do you want to shoot super smooth video with just your smartphone? In today's video, I'm going to show you how. What's up, Wolfpack? Welcome back. I am WIGSLY, and as always, I am damn glad to have you here. Today, we're going to talk about the Smooth Q 3-axis Smartphone Stabilizer. That's a lot to swallow. What does all that mean? What it means is, it's a gimbal. What is a gimbal, you ask? It's a camera stabilizer. It enables whatever camera you're shooting with to stay perfectly balanced the way you want it to, so you can get super smooth panning shots. They make all different size gimbals for all different sizes of camera, from your big boy cinematic professional shoulder mounted camera to a DSLR like this here Canon Rebel, and all the way down to smartphones and even GoPros. This stabilizer is capable of both. It's made for a smartphone. You can, in fact, get an adapter for, I think it's like $8 on Amazon, for a GoPro to fit in this. It has to be weighted because the whole way the thing works is magic. But I'm really excited to break into this thing and see what it can do and how it can add great smooth shots to my YouTube channel. So let's get straight into it. All right, we are looking at the Smooth Q 3-axis Smartphone Stabilizer by Zhiyun. There's a bunch of different companies that make these. Zhiyun is a little more in the affordable range. Disclaimer, as with all my other unboxings, I have opened this. This has been opened. I have played with this a little bit. It'd be a pretty boring video if you just watched me stumble around. Nice outer sleeve, pretty typical electronics packaging. It's been reviewed by 4. Also, some squiggly lines. There's some squiggly lines in there because this is from the Orient. So the one really nice thing about this gimbal is that it comes with a case. And this is a pretty nice case. I'd say this is pretty high quality. It's obviously made out of some kind of faux leather. I kind of like the silver. It's nice. It says Zhiyun on it. Looks like a small tennis racket. Also in the box is going to be a ridiculously long shoulder strap. I guess if you're gonna throw it over your back or something, I wouldn't want to carry this around like a purse. This is good in a backpack, so the strap I'm gonna leave in there. It also comes with a charge cord. It is the standard, what I call the Android style charger, and my whole life revolves around Apple, so I don't know if is this micro or is this mini? I want to say this is micro. Okay, what you charge anything that isn't an iPhone with. It's that cable. It's a pretty nice one. It's flat. I'll definitely use it to charge this gimbal. Setting the packaging aside, let's open the gimbal. The case is form-fitted. The inside feels like it's sturdy. This shouldn't wear out or soften up over time. I really like the way it's packaged very neatly in here. There's a couple parts to a gimbal. One is the handle. You're gonna hold the handle. This is actually a very comfortable handle. I don't see myself needing any kind of wrist strap or anything for this. It's very ergonomic. It knurls nicely into the hand. On the handle, we have a joystick. We have a mode button, a power button, which when synced with the app doubles as a record button. And there's a toggle up and down for zoom, again, if you are synced with the app. Up here, we have 3 motors. 1, 2, 3. These are what keep the camera stabilized when it's in here. And obviously it's gonna stay just like this until I put a phone in it. The charging port here for actually charging the gimbal. And here's a really cool feature. Back here is a full-size USB. You can charge your phone while it's in the gimbal. Here we have a smartphone. This is my iPhone 8. It is in an OtterBox, a large OtterBox, a heavy OtterBox. I believe this is called the Defender series. I have a man's job, so I need rugged protection. And I was very pleased the first time I used the gimbal to find out that I do not have to decase my phone to use this gimbal. So, step 1 is we have to balance the phone in the gimbal. So what we're going to do, like any other phone clamp, we're going to place the phone firmly in the clamp. You want to make sure that you're bottomed out over here by the motor. And there's a dial back here. What this dial does is it allows this arm to slide in and out from this sleeve. And that's going to give us our counterbalance. So we're going to put the handle flat on the table. I loosen that thumb screw. I pull this out. until the phone wants to stay stable. And now I've already learned that my phone with my case, you pull the arm all the way up. So that should make it simple. But once it balances, you're good. If you put it like that, it wants to go back to center. If you put it like that, it wants to go back to center. You want to do this before you start the gimbal because it'll confuse the motors. So we balance, we lock on, and then to turn it on, it's as simple as holding down the red button, and boom, we're balanced. This thing is super impressive. So when we start the gimbal, we're in pan following mode. Turn it like this, turn it like this. It follows. It's finding the back of the handle and it's keeping this arm with the back of the handle, but it doesn't want jerky motion. So it gives you a nice smooth, if you go nice and slow, tracking shot. Now, if we press the mode button one time, we're in lock mode. So it wants to stay facing this way. Even if I bring it over here, it's gonna stay facing where I was aiming it when I pressed the button. Now, if we press the mode button twice, it goes into follow mode. And so now it's gonna follow you in every direction, not just sideways, but it's gonna follow you up and down as well. There's a few different modes, and there's some really cool stuff that I think that I can achieve with this. One of the things that I really want to be able to do is get great action shots. You know, we're doing some events this year. There's the WIGSLY's Wolfpack Rides for Heroes 2019. And, you know, if we have stunt riders or slow races, I want to be able to get really great smooth footage of that for you guys. Or, you know, if I go to a cool event, this is going to be way better than like holding my phone in my hand. First of all, it's more comfortable. So I'll be more comfortable so I can focus on other things than trying to keep my shot stable and produce better content. Sometimes I do commercials. Go back and check out my commercial for the MHR speed stand. I did some crossing shots and I'll be able to make those look better now by using this piece of technology. There is an app for it. I didn't even download it, to be honest with you. I'm probably going to download it because there's some cool independent control. You can set the rates and sensitivities. So you can set how fast it follows, how fast it reacts to the joystick through the app while you're filming. This is a record and stop button. This is a zoom button. I would like to thank you for tuning in to another WIGSLY unboxing. I'm gonna put the link down in the description of the video to this exact product on Amazon. If you click my link and purchase this item, it does in fact support this channel. I would never recommend a product to the Wolfpack that I do not believe in, that I have not tested. This thing is awesome and I highly recommend you go pick it up. Do all the things, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ring that notification bell if you want to see new content first. I am WIGSLY. Titles, titles, titles. I'll see you on the road.